All right, finishing that video. This is part 2. I apologize. I ran out of memory on my phone here. But anyway, O-rings. Please, 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 please throw away all your old O-rings. Like I said, put them in a bag. When they come quarterly, every quarter you'll get a new set of O-rings. Please make us aware if you're not getting the right O-rings, a full kit. With Josh and I and Taylor have worked closely to try to figure out, make sure everybody's getting the right ones. I think we're 99% correct, but there might be a few out there that still aren't getting everything they need as far as O-rings. O-rings should be soft and pliable. You should be able to reuse them for about a quarter, and then after that, you should be at about 3 months as max. After that, you should be putting all new O-rings on your machines. There's no reason to save these. That can become an Achilles heel for your machine and cause you a breakdown and heartache and headache and longer service times. So when they come, put all your old O-rings in a baggie, set them to the side, build your machine. If one's missing, feel free to rob Peter to pay Paul, but I would prefer you call a maintenance guy and say, hey, I need a new O-ring, and all these are going in the trash. Okay? All right, so I showed you now I'm just going to go over process, so this is just in your head. So we're going to talk about starting your machine up. The first thing you do is put your vats in, full of sanitizer water. A white bucket is fine. And go ahead and assemble the machine completely. Pull the purge valves up and pull the draw valves down. So pull these purge valves up and pull the draw valves down, which will open this body. What you want to do is suck that sanitizer water up there as quick as you can. Go ahead and close the purge valves, close the valves, put it on wash for 5 minutes. Let it wash that solution around. You've sanitized the pump, you've sanitized the hoses, you've sanitized the beater assembly, you've sanitized the head, everything's sanitized. Now you're going to draw that out, pull the bucket out of the hopper, and let that water drain out of the feed tubes completely. All right, you're going to let the pumps run for a minute. You're going to continue to suck up that moisture and that water. You're going to get it up there and to pull those valves down and let it completely drain out of the head into a third pan. Once you've filled that third pan up, you're not going to take that third pan away yet. You're going to keep that there. Now you're going to put your mix in clean, dry vats and make sure that this tube is at the lowest point of that vat. Don't flip the vats around so it's up at the highest point. You want this in the lowest point of that vat, whether that's in the back or the front. It doesn't, as long as this is in the lowest point. You don't ever want to run it out of mix. That's, like I say, that's a huge issue. So now you've got those valves down, the third pan still in place, full of sanitizer water, and you're now going to turn the pump on and let mix come up this tube. As mix comes up that tube and those valves are down, that mix is going to come up, and you've let that sit for a little bit so that water can drip out of off the beater. The water can drip down off this beater and come down the sidewalls of that. And then you're going to pump that up, and as you pump that up, it's going to push that milky water out until you see good product. Once you see good product, close your handles, and then you can remove the pan. Well, leave the purge valves open. Let the purge valves fill up. Now, what the purge valves are doing is allowing the cylinder to fill up to the 3/4 point. Once it has mix coming out of the 3/4 point, and that's this little bleed hole right here, meaning I've got 3/4 mix, meaning I could turn and start freezing without a problem. Then you can go ahead and close those purge valves on the head here, and you can go ahead and put it to auto and start freezing. It's crucial when you sanitize that you push that water out of that head, because that water is just going to cause you a huge freeze up issue. Your reps can show you how to do this. Your maintenance men can show you how to do this. Our job and our goal is just to help you function with your equipment so you're not frustrated with it, and you're not getting a headache over it, and it's making amazing ice cream like they're supposed to. So if you have any questions and you want to continue this conversation, please make comments in the YouTube video itself. If there's running questions, I want to try to see what everybody's saying and see what everybody's feeling about the video, about how it helps, what questions you still have. And if we're doing a running thread, I can make more videos to answer your questions. This, like I said, is a quick and easy way to show you how to put a machine together. I showed you there's only 4 places that you're getting, 4 or 5 places you're getting lube. You're putting lube in here once, piston in, lube here, slam it in, a little bit of residue lube just to get this in. Okay, that's 3 spots on that. You don't have to do the individual O-rings. Lube is going up in these holes right here. Remember, you're going to put these purge valves in last, so you can put a little lube on here, or you can put them around the O-rings if that's the way you like to do it. But you're going to put this head in before you put the draw valves in. But you have to remember to put the purge valves in first before you put the head on, or you're going to cuss me. So make sure you put these in first. These ones you can do last. That's okay. So Taylor lube goes there. A little Taylor lube on this O-ring just for assembly, and that's it. And a little, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. And a little O-ring, the little flat O-ring on here gets Taylor lube on both sides. So that's the simplicity of the Taylor lube. So there's a lot of, well, I was showed this way, or somebody showed me to put it here. That's not true. There's only certain places that needs to be, and that's where friction happens from up and down. Friction happens here from up and down. This is what creates your air mix. And again, residue of Taylor lube on here is fine, but the most important part about this is that this is squishy and good and flexible. If it's hardened, you're gonna have a headache down the road. Check this spring, make sure it feels good and it's working properly. Don't ever pull these apart, you know, and overspring these. It's not good for it. It's okay to give it a little pull, but don't ever spring these. That's not good for it, and it won't work properly. Anyway, make sure your pins are in place. Make sure you fully understand the function. And again, if you don't know and you're still questioning how to assemble one of these machines, please call your maintenance guy, because this video is going to give you a good basic knowledge, but your maintenance guy can show you in greater detail, and they are trained the exact same way I am to put these together. And it's an easy way, and it'll guarantee that your O-rings, your overrun stays between 40 and 60. I'm sorry, please don't listen to that. 50 and 60, all right? 50 and 60 is where we want. 60 and plus is too high, and 50 is too low. I didn't mean to speak. Make sure I'm clarifying that. That's 50 to 60 is your overrun. And I can make a video on how to do an overrun as well. So you guys are doing an amazing job. We appreciate you very much. Keep up the hard work. Arctic is an amazing company to work for, and we absolutely want to make sure that your machines are running properly, and that comes through good maintenance, good replacement parts, which we're going to keep coming to you. Good communication is clutch. And what I always say is if it ain't broke, maintain it. You know, we need to maintain our equipment. We need to be asking questions and figure out how they work. And I'm always available. Your reps are always available, and your maintenance men are always available. Please, as always, be patient with us. There's just 4 guys running around doing maintenance, and they do electrical, plumbing, heating and air conditioning, refrigeration. They're small equipment guys. They're large equipment guys. They work on your air conditioners. They work on your ice cream machines. They work on your bun toasters. The gambit of things that the knowledge these guys have to absorb every day and be able to function properly. And then your phone calls and the reps calling them. We want to service your equipment properly. And so please be patient, and also talk to your reps, talk to me, and make sure that we understand if something is not happening the way you need to have it happen, we need to make sure it's getting taken care of. So anyway, keep up the hard work and have a wonderful day. I'm going to talk to you real soon. My next video, I guess maybe I'll do on overrun if that's what works for you guys. So let me know your comments and questions, and we can keep working together to keep your equipment running smooth. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to talk to you soon.